everyone. My name is Juan Sanchez, and today we'll be discussing an exciting topic, the battle between Marvel and DC in the superhero movie genre. Let's dive right in. This is going to be a guide through the superhero showdown in the cinematic universe. Right. So, we're going to be setting the stage for our individual action-packed analysis where Marvel and DC have been the biggest titans of superhero genre for over 15 years. And on the big screen, finally, we're going to focus on their performance between 2004 and 2019, specifically looking at opening weekend box office numbers in the US using IMDb ratings. We'll be answering some key questions. Which universe was more successful during opening weekends? Which film topped the box office? And which universe received higher overall ratings? So let's find out. So, here we're going to be able to see that in terms of winner, the opening weekend box office performance, Marvel significantly outperformed DC between 2004 and 2019. The difference is staggering. A whopping $1.7 billion separates the two. This graph visually represents this massive gap in sales. Alright, so now moving right along to individual films. Now, Marvel's Avengers Endgame takes the crown for best weekend box office performance, ranking impressive $357 billion. It's worth noting that Marvel doesn't just have the top spot, they dominate the top seven. And DC has highest entry movie was Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice at number 8 with $166 billion. Now, the graph that I pointed out here illustrates the dominance that Marvel top performing movies show. Right? Now, overall comparison, when it comes to IMDb ratings, Marvel dominates in its lead. Their films receive higher ratings overall compared to DC for years that have been reviewed. In fact, Marvel's total star rating was 63.1 stars higher than DC. To put it into perspective, DC received a sum of 108.9 IMDb rating stars, while Marvel received a whopping 172 stars. This graph visually represents this rating and is able to give you a little bit of an understanding how significantly Marvel has topped the charts. Now, the highest rated film on IMDb. Well, when we look at the individual film ratings, DC takes the top spot with The Dark Knight, scored an impressive 9 out of 10 stars, making it the highest rated film in our study. Now, DC's Joker follows closely with 8.7 stars. Marvel's highest entry are Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, both scoring 8.5 stars and trying for the third place. This graph shows the top rated films for both universes. Now, moving right along, when it comes down to it, what did we learn? This analysis provides valuable insights into the financial success and audience preference of Marvel vs. DC. Marvel clearly dominated the box office performance, climbing to the top 7 spots, surpassing its counterpart DC by over $1.7 billion in opening weekend sales. Avengers Endgame led the pack, and DC IMDb ratings with The Dark Knight and Joker still came out ahead with total star ratings. But, without a shadow of a doubt, Marvel still comes up on top. Comparisons in the time between 2004 to 2019. Now, final verdict. Marvel emerges as the undisputed leader of the superhero movie genre. From 2004 to 2019, they consistently outperformed DC across all key metrics, showing superior financial success and broadening the audience appeal for more of these types of superhero movies. This substantial performance demonstrates Marvel's ability to captivate audience and maintain the competitive edge against DC superhero landscape movies. And it was a great way for me to be able to see and learn more about these numbers. It impressed me. Now, charting for the future, what this can open up, looking ahead, there are several avenues for future research. We can explore the impact of potential campaigns on opening weekend sales. We could divulge into audience demographics and preferences and compare ratings across multiple platforms. This is just scratching the surface on what can be possible, so we can outperform or potentially understand Marvel and DC crossover reputation and find out insights that can help define parameters for digesting successful superhero movies in the future, which can help everyone. Now, finally, let's acknowledge our resources that we use to help configure this data. I used Kaggle and IMDb for this analysis. It's worth noting that we followed the APA style for our references and ensured dynamic presentation so you can have a little bit more when learning about this amazing opportunity here in statistics.